Okay, folks, I've been talking about this, and I've been saying to the room that we have a problem here where we feel the gap down here. I know Trump and the administration were talking about pushing prices down and oil cheaper. And of course, we want gas prices cheaper. But like I've been telling the room, I just follow the charts. I said something's going to cause this thing to pump back up because you've had a big sell off here. You hit the bottom down here on my RSI indicator significantly for a long period of time. It's just the way the chart, the TNA is. Okay. I figured it's going to bounce out of here. We bounced out of here today on news of the instability of the Hormuz Strait. I'm not going to get into all of that, but this is what caused markets to sell off today. We had a big sell off today. Push back up. Market did not want to sell off. Now, looking at the 4-hour time frame, which I really do like the 4-hour time frame, get a lot of context on there. You got this line here. I'll do it from here actually, which was broken today. So you push back up out of there. You can see where the bull stepped in to push this up. I think this is going to limit down tonight. You're probably going to see some overnight action where this trades down. And the reason why you got this push up here on this candlestick on the 4-hour is because that's how the market has been. Every dip's been bought. Any news has been ignored. Doesn't really matter. Market is getting desensitized to all types of economic events, right? Geopolitical economic events. And therefore, the faith of the market is bullish. And it should be, right? Because that's what we have going on here. So in ES, I talked about all this also in the room. Guys, get in the room, join up. We talk about this type of stuff. You have a problem here where I said you probably have a head and shoulders pattern, which this is a head and shoulders pattern, right? And you're forming the right shoulder here, and this may come down. Also, on a bigger picture, go out to the daily chart. I did wipe out a lot of my, let's go to SPX, because I cleaned up my charts, but I want to show you, I still got it there. This is the channel we've been in since post-COVID, right? COVID run up, pullback, liberation. We call it Liberation Day, where the market pulled all the way down when we started talking about tariffs. And then we have another pull down here as well. We talk about the wars. Now things just ran back up from there, right? And we got to pull down here again. You're outside of this channel, and I think we're getting, if we get pushed back into it, that's going to start leading, I think, back down to this level here, filling this gap right on the midpoint of the channel. So we're talking about almost 1,000 points down on SPX and some other equities as well. If that actually plays out, there is a gap down here. The rule in the markets is all gaps get filled. So we have to look at that. So right now we just have chop. We have consolidation chop, just like we had for 7 months straight since October of 2025 until right about here. We started pulling down in February, March, and we got this pull down here. Other than that, it's just been, it chopped for 7 months. Doesn't mean we can't, that we can't do this again, which we may end up doing this again, chopping around. So you got to be careful with the markets right now. You must be even more careful with the wedge formation that we are putting up right here. We just dipped right back underneath that trend line there inside of this wedge that's been forming on the market. I'll pull that down. That's your wedge. But this wedge also looks like a bull flag. We will see broke out. So that's typically what you want to see, a breakout, which if this would have continued up, that would have been a run up to test all-time highs up here at 7,600s. But we didn't get that because of the situation in the strait. And I know the administration is not happy about it. They're trying to get out of it, I believe, by any means necessary. And they're just not able to get out of it. And it's causing a lot of problems up here. But the market is still bullish. The trend is still bullish until proven otherwise. All right, I'm Hank. This is what we have going on. This is what overall market. Oh, one more thing I want to talk about real quick is SPX got added to the index today, and they had to buy it, and it got dumped. Right? It really just it cannot hold its value yet. We don't know what the levels are going to be for this, but we're getting some history here. Now, this may pull out even lower. The lowest low here is back on June 23rd. We're right back in that zone. At some point, we need to see where this is going to go. Daily charts are harder to read because it's such a short time frame since this thing opened. So if you look here, you're back at the bottom of the zone area, the low zone. This is the lowest here at 134s, but this is where it's been finding support at on these pullbacks, right down here around 150s. Now, this could push back up, and people were asking, like, should we buy now? They're going to get added. And I said, nope, just wait because it doesn't look good. Normally it gets added. This thing, depending on everything going on Hamas and stuff like that, this may pull down, which is exactly what it did. So we did not, I didn't enter the trade on this because I don't think it's ready yet. It needs to prove to me that it can hold, sustain higher levels. It has not done that. It needs more time. So that's it. I'm Hank. Take care. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.